Okay, an interesting topic to talk about applies to me for sure, and a lot of people with depression, is the topic of brain death, right? So there's brain dead and brain death. Brain death includes the absence of functioning of your cerebellum and your brainstem. Brain dead could be just your cerebellum and not your brainstem. If your brainstem is still going, your heartbeat still goes, you still have a lot of other functions. You don't always need to be on like full machines. So you'll still like digest and all these cool things. Whereas brain death is legal death. You're still, machines are keeping you alive, but that's about it. So I guess I don't know. For me, I don't really have machines keeping me alive. Maybe the machine of work. I don't know. I'm not quite legally dead yet. I haven't committed suicide too, so that would lead to that too. But maybe a little brain dead, right? Like the functioning of my cerebellum keeps slowing and slowing and slowing. And then until, I guess, a lot of days, I just feel like all I do is breathe. You know? Breathe. I have my heartbeat is still going. Well, that's what's gonna happen to me. My cerebellum is just gonna stop functioning. I'm gonna get so depressed that my cerebellum will just stop functioning, and I'm just gonna lay there. Almost sort of like vegetative state, right? Where, I mean, not quite, I guess. I don't know. That's a good term to use for me. Maybe that's a better term. Not really brain dead, but let's just call me, I'm in a vegetative state, right? Like my body's feeding itself and it's breathing and it's got a heartbeat, but that's about it. There's nothing more that I've got going for me. I can get up and talk into a mic, but when I get off of this mic, I just lay there in this vegetative state. I go through the motions. It's kind of like Neo in the Matrix, right? He just never felt like anything was real. That's really how you feel like. I mean, it feels like you're there. You're this vegetable that's getting plumper by the day. Soon you're gonna get picked, and that'll be the end of it, right? you're soon that'll end. But oh gosh, that's terrible. I don't know. It just feels like that, right? It feels like I'm in a vegetative state. I'm just putting things in my body to keep it alive. I don't know why I'm doing that. I mean, for my kids. Yeah, I'm doing that for my kids. I know. I've got to keep. That's the only part of my cerebellum that's still active, right? It's for my kids. Everything else, man, is just so depressed. Holy crap! I can't even tell you. I sound energetic over this thing. I sound excited. I get into it. That's just my ADHD talking. It's just, I don't know if it's nervous anxiety or what, but I just can't stop talking sometimes. And sometimes I talk slow and I'm depressed, or sometimes I'm drunk and I talk really slow. So, anyway, I don't know. I feel like I'm on that train, right? It's going to my death, and there's no stops, right? It's just going full steam ahead. I'm just sitting there as a passenger in it, while my body's just doing all of these things to keep it going, keep it chugging to the end, and I'm just in la la land. I'm not even a part of the journey anymore. Like I'm just off somewhere else. And I'm not even in it's not like a dead-end job at all. It's up in my head. Like, I have a very good job. I have awesome kids. They're so sweet. I actually have a great ex-wife. She's awesome. It's me that's the dead end, you know? Like, I can't get past that feeling. I can't move on from that. I can't stop fighting with myself over that. I can't get over my anxiety. I can't go see a doctor. I can't do these things. I am so paralyzed, immovable. I am in this vegetative state. And enough to feed myself enough, you know? Nobody's even coming to feed me, right? That's fine. I'm the vegetable laying on the gurney or the table that's hooking up the bags himself. And the doors are all locked and nobody's coming to see me. So, but I guess I am the one that locked those doors because I can't handle them being unlocked. I locked myself in here. I did all of this to myself. Yes, I guess I'm self-destructive and I'm self-harming and maybe some part of my brain wants it to be over and wants to die. I don't know. I don't actively think about that, but maybe on a subconscious level it does. Maybe that's what happens when all those neurotransmitters are gone for so long. Your brain's just like, let's end it now. I don't know. I'm not actively romanticizing suicide. It's not something that I want. It's not something that I need. It's not something that I want for my kids. I don't need that. I need things to turn around. I need to figure out how to get medications or exercise or things in my life enjoyable again. I need to get through this deathly cycle that's killing me. That's removing my brain function. And then after I do that, I've got to work on my ADHD because it puts me into that state every time. So, I've got a super long road ahead of me, or I feel like I'm speeding down that super long road really fast. I'm taking the shortcut there by not the healthy one, not the healthy kind. I'm making myself go down this road quicker so I can get to the end. I really don't believe I'll have a real relationship again. I don't trust myself to do that. Everything I've done in my life has been a failure. How can I trust myself with something that important? Trust somebody else's life in my hands. I couldn't trust myself with my kids. Man, that's really hitting hard. I'm a terrible human being. How can I say that? Why am I trying to even fake it? I'm not good enough for anything. Just not. I don't feel like I am, you know? Like, it's not enough just to say that I am worth it. It's not enough. I have to feel it. And if I don't feel it, then what do I have? I don't have that. If I don't feel it, then what is the point? If I don't feel it, then I feel when I tell myself differently, I'm just lying to myself. I've lied to myself my whole life, and I'm tired of lying to myself. I'm tired of lying to other people. I'm just not good enough. Not good enough for this world, right? I just don't feel that. Like deep down, I don't feel like I am. I don't know what to do to change that. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but right now I just don't have it. I don't see me having it ever again.